after the January 6th Capitol riot, are you concerned about the peaceful transfer of power? And I will start with Mr. Taylor.
January 6th should have never happened. Um, you had the United States, it's like all the radical Republicans congregated on January the 6th. And you had some people that did some bad things, and it made all the Republicans look bad. Uh, I don't condone nothing that they did that day. I think Trump should have done more to stop it. I think he probably just laughed at it for a second or two until he realized the severity of it. But no, it never should have happened. That was, to me, that was a black eye on all the Republicans. Um, and it should have never happened. Am I worried about it happening again? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to take place again. I think the next time everybody's going to be ready. I think they're going to be prepared this time if something like that was to take place. I don't think nobody was prepared for what took place that day. But no, I don't agree with it. It was a black eye on the Republicans, and I hope to God it never happens again.
You're not worried about a peaceful transfer of power?
I believe this time it's going to be a peaceful transfer of power. I believe so. Like I say, didn't I don't think nobody thought that was going to happen that day, but it did. Like I say, you had some bad apples that congregated on the Capitol state on the Capitol that day, and they made all of us look bad. But all of us don't agree with what they did. And I'm just speaking for myself and some of my colleagues. We did not agree to that. And like I say, I do think that Trump should have done more, a little more sooner to stop it. But it happened. But I don't think it's going to happen again, though.
Smith, are you concerned about the transfer of power? Will it be peaceful?
I'm very concerned. I think we came very close to losing our democracy on January 6th. I think President Trump made it clear. Well, they built a noose for Mike Pence, who was Trump's vice president. Now, I'm not someone who agrees with Mike Pence. He's a very conservative person. He's a conservative governor, conservative member of Congress. But he believes in the Constitution, and he believed in his constitutional duty, and he wasn't going to make up his constitutional duty. He was going to do it. And you had this explosion of these people who couldn't deal with the fact that their candidate lost. What people couldn't understand about America when George Washington was our president is how he walked away from power, and then how people who lost elections would just go away and let the person who won govern. And that's been a tradition in our country, and it's that peaceful transfer of power. Sometimes the Democrats win, sometimes the Republicans win, and we as a country, we get through it, and we recognize, well, that's who folks picked. But that was threatened on January 6th, and President Trump to this day can't admit that he lost that election.